on Friday, I thought, if anything, we were being let out of school for a day, never realizing we were going to be let out of school for 2 months.
When they left on the afternoon of October 26th, there was a buzz in the air about Halloween. And then they returned shell-shocked because they looked like they had been through a war.
At PS 207, our school was flooded with about 19 feet of water.
The basement flooded up to the ceiling, which caused the oil tanks to tip and spill oil into the building, which then caused a wall to collapse, which caused asbestos problems, which caused mold. We also had water come into the first floor, which caused the stage to collapse. We lost our electrical systems, our heating systems, our fire alarms, all of our supply rooms. It was just a mess.
The majority of my students were flooded out of their own homes. So not only was their school relocated, many of them were living with relatives or friends.
When we finally got back together, we were in a different building. Some of them had taken the bus for the first time. We read a story about being safe. And then we talked about everything that we had seen, you know, who saw trees fall, who saw water come in, who saw cars floating by. And we just then talked about how we were all back together and we were good and we were going to be fine.
If anyone's ever goes through anything like this where they're involved in a disaster, they have to realize, okay, what is my job is to teach, and I have to do it as effectively as I can. So what do I need to do that? And I think they have to assess what materials, if any, they need, what do they have, and then put together some kind of game plan.
In our classroom, we ended up with 40 children in one room in our second site, and we needed basic things like construction paper, scissors, crayons, glue, markers, paint, math counters, things to just help everyday life go on.
I got on the computer and I started writing away. PS 207 needs paper and pens. PS 207 needs flash drives. PS 207 needs Regents review books for integrated algebra. Whatever it was, we just started writing onto DonorsChoose.
The response was just overwhelming, the amount of stuff that we got to help us kind of get back on our feet. At the end of one project, after the kids had sent their thank you cards, the donor then sent us another gift card to use with a message that she just kind of wanted them to keep moving forward, which was very nice.
My students at PS 207 were so resilient this year. The 8th grade did beautifully on the Regents exams in math and science. We really pulled together as a school.
My students are very inquisitive. They're fun-loving. They're hardworking. They're a great bunch of kids who just want to do their best.